Just imagine yourself as a cop. So what will you do when you are at a stage of arresting your own wife or husband? There is nothing more awkward than that. How can someone have that plunge to arrest their own loved ones? Okay, well, what about a random teenager? We'll give you another situation. Imagine yourself as a teenager. You were playing with your friends on the street without causing any disturbance. But suddenly, you heard someone screaming at you so loudly. When you turned around, a cop came running and made you bend your knees to the ground and said, "You are arrested for public disturbance." Really, but the thing is, now, teenagers literally know everything to protect themselves. Here, in this video, we are going to show you some teenagers outsmarting corrupt cops, as well as the cops arresting their own wives. So, this is the ultimate compilation of cops versus awkward arrests. Don't miss out the end, as we are going to show you the most awkward arrest ever happened at the end of this video, starting with Stephanie and Joshua.
So, what happened?
Someone ran down the hill. I was sitting here exercising and just came down and jumped me and started hitting me in the head.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
On November 12, 2017, a police officer got a call about a fight between two men. When he arrived, he found only one person there, which turned out to be fortunate. Even though the man didn't say what started the fight, the police officer had a good idea about it.
And from what I understand, this is his wife? Yeah? Okay. So, you had any beef with him? Any issues?
There's been an ongoing issue, but nothing physical until now.
Okay. You want to press charges? No?
A guy was in the park with a woman and her husband attacked him. We're not sure about the relationship between the man and the woman, but it seems the husband didn't like them being together. And that's understandable. Besides the bump on the person's head, the police officer wasn't sure how hurt he might be. While waiting for medical help, the cop checked the person and noted everything he found during the examination.
You know what day of the week it is, Sean?
Sunday,
You know what month we're in?
November
What year is it?
2017.
Who's president?
Trump.
How many quarters in a dollar? Okay. You have any medical issues? Allergic to anything? Okay, cool. Did you lose consciousness at all? Did he just use his hands, feet?
I think just his hands, yeah.
Okay.
Making sure the person's mind was okay, the cop then turned their attention to the attacker's wife, Stephanie. She saw the attack happen and had information that the cop hoped wasn't true.
Who showed up?
My husband.
What's your husband's name?
Joshua.
Huh?
Joshua.
Josh is in APD, Josh?
Stephanie's husband, Joshua, used to work for the Albuquerque Police Department but got suspended because of a crash related to drinking and driving. After 3 months, Joshua got in trouble with the police again, this time for assault. The cop knew the situation was getting more difficult, but he soon discovered it was even more complicated than he initially thought.
David, 635 PD. Can you have a supervisor respond out here, please? Negative code.
The police officer called a supervisor to figure out what to do with the case. After learning that the attacker was a well-trained police officer skilled in fighting and using guns, the cop was amazed by the victim's determination.
So, I'll ask you again, Sean, do you want to press charges? I mean, it's totally up to you. If you don't feel safe, if you feel like this is going to progress onto something, it's going to get written up anyway. And
What does that mean?
there's going to be a report made, and it's going to go. I take it you know who her husband is. Yeah. So it's going to go up through the
You know who
department.
he is too, right?
Yeah. It's going to go up through the department, and it's going to go to internal affairs because he still is an employee. But if you don't feel safe, I mean, even after this, if something else happens, call us back. I'm going to give you a case and a CAD number, and you can reference it off of that.
The guy didn't want to file charges against Joshua. Instead, he was worried about Stephanie, who believed she was the reason for her husband's troubles.
That time when he did his whatever, he was coming to try to find me, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the incident?
The incident.
Yeah.
This was called me frantic on the phone saying he just left drunk in the car. He's looking for me online. I was living at the place I'm living now somewhere else, but because we've been having an affair for months. He knows about it. She just lies to him. It's not happening. It's still happening. Don't call people.
3 months before this happened, Joshua and Stephanie argued about her being involved with another man. Angry and under the influence, Joshua drove straight to the man's house, causing a crash with his police car. 6 months later, Joshua quit his job at the Albuquerque Police Department. The embarrassment faced by police officers due to their partners breaking the law and instances of officers abusing their power for personal vengeance represent two contrasting extremes within the realm of law enforcement. What actually was that? Is she not allowed to talk to anyone? Well, if you find that case was normal, then this one is to make you feel bad. This case is of a father and his son who were tortured for nothing at all. On September 29th of 2019, the cops surrounded the house of a man named Michael Franek to arrest him. Actually, the whole situation started from his son Jack. Jack was riding around on a gas-powered bike. His neighbors were so disturbed by his bike's noise, he kept riding it around. So they started to threaten him. So Jack's father stepped in and got into an argument with the neighbor. Someone from there called the police, claiming that Jack's father had a weapon hidden in his trousers. When police arrived, they decided to talk to Franek about the phone call they received. However, he declined to answer their question. He told them to leave his house, and he also asked for their names and badge numbers. But the officers ignored his request.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a...
And your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim?
Okay.
And your name? Please?
So,
Sorry, badge number?
What's that?
Badge number, please?
let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
The situation suddenly started to heaten up when the officers started questioning him about the information that they received from the phone call. Franek responded that he had no idea what they were even talking about. The officers forcibly tried to arrest him, but he said that they came to his house without even a warrant.
No, hey!
Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't do anything. You just came into my house without a warrant.
Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay, come
I'm not coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack, come here, record this.
Come on outside.
Record this.
Come outside.
Jack, record this. Grab my phone and record this. Whoa, I'm injured.
Okay, cooperate.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
No, stop. Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
You guys cannot come in here without a search warrant.
The officers then suddenly tased him and dragged him outside from his own home for doing nothing.
You didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
Taser deployed. Stop. Outside.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Don't take his phone.
Jack was recording the whole thing, using his mobile phone. One of the officers did try to stop him from taking the video.
Take his phone. Don't take his phone. I'm good. I'm good. I've chilled the whole time. I haven't done anything. Relax. I haven't resisted.
Officers.
I'm trying to talk to you. I am behind my back. This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They
unbelievable.
walked in the house without a search warrant.
This is unbelievable. Jack, follow me and record.
This way.
Follow me and record. Okay.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack.
What's your space? What's your space?
Jack, record the whole thing. Oh, you're recording.
Give us space.
Does this look like enough space?
The cops took Jack's father and injured him and also tried to hurt him for doing nothing.
Back there. What are we doing? You don't twist the handcuffs. You're injuring me. I'm not resisting. It's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Yeah, I have it on video.
I didn't resist.
Well, we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant, without any probable cause.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said, I don't know anything, and he tackled me in my house.
The cops started to get a bad feeling about the whole scene. They understood that this Jack boy would bring them trouble.
Between you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Shh. No, he can talk. He can talk.
No,
I can talk because I was in the
You're gonna arrest
situation.
him?
No, we're not going to arrest you.
Okay, then calm down. He recorded the whole thing. This guy is out of control.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not.
Look, you just touched me. You can record all you want, but you're stepping back right now.
Don't touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're just trying to.
I'm videoing this. Please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Get out
interfere
of my
with what we're
personal
doing.
space. This is my property. Please.
You're
get
not
out of my
gonna interfere with an arrest. You can record all you want, but you're not gonna get close to it.
I'm on my property. Move out of my personal space. Please.
I'm gonna stand right
This
here.
is my personal square. Please move.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Please move. You're in my personal space.
No.
What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that.
Yeah, you do.
For what reason?
Because you're
I
involved
know.
in this.
I'm involved with this, yes. But this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now, what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
You're not making any statements?
Nope.
Okay, I have the right to identify you. You
Okay.
understand that, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
Okay.
Later, their only option was to detain the kid, too. So they started to threaten him with juvenile court. The officers knew he had 0 charges, and he didn't do anything wrong other than riding a motorcycle. Is riding a motorcycle a crime? I don't think so. They started to threaten him for riding the bike without a driver's license. But this guy, Jack, he knew everything really well. He said that it is a gas-powered vehicle so that you don't have to have a driver's license. And for a 50cc, he also does have a permit.
You're the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it.
The officers later found out that Michael did in fact have a concealed carry permit for his weapon, so he was allowed to own a gun as long as he didn't wave it around. And yeah, nobody said that. He waved it.
You didn't threaten anyone with it? There's no...
No, it was just a concern for me.
Oh, no. Absolutely. But I don't think there's any reason to try writing a warrant to get in the house.
I'm going to arrest him for failure to obey a lawful command, resisting, disorderly.
Yeah, disorders, that's good because it got her attention too.
Unfortunately, the cops had nothing on him. The only thing that was left for the cops was to make up a story since there was obviously no crime. Now, only the cops knew that they messed up with the wrong guys.
This is going to turn into something. This is going to get you known.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do this up on how the kid was being in, how I checked his cuffs. Like, his cuffs were tight. He has big wrists. You have to click like once or twice in. You can't click him anymore. What do you do?
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, you got to take him, and then what are you going to do? Resisting, disorderly.
Failure to identify.
Failure to...
And then I'm going to look up me having a handgun in a dispute. It might not fly. It might fly. I don't know.
We never found a gun. We got the witness statement.
Right.
But you look that up if you want. That's be my guess.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Officer Rodriguez was later charged with 5 violations, which included using a taser on Michael. Officer Thor was found guilty of 3 violations as well. Both of them were fired from their positions, and Michael filed a lawsuit seeking over $1 million in compensation. What do you think about this case? The cops really messed up. At least they should have tried to have a conversation with Michael. There was no need to use a taser. That was terrible. And the next case is of a sergeant and his wife, but in this case, there is no way that the wife can be justified. The story takes a twist. Watch out. A vehicle observed in the driveway entered an intersection and nearly collided with another car. The vehicle pulled over when instructed to do so by the police. Interestingly, one of the officers revealed that the vehicle in question belonged to him. However, his mood quickly soured upon realizing who was the one inside the car.
Get this mother out of my car. One step out. Get out.
Sergeant White was upset and hesitant to participate in the process because the suspect, Desiree, happened to be his girlfriend.
Oh, you can stay in the car. Just give me your key fob. Where's the key fob, girl? Do you have it on you? There it is.
Oh my, really?
You're not getting any, because who you know, it don't matter, okay? You know it's against the law to be driving under the influence, correct? Okay, you do know that, right?
The officers struggled to navigate the situation without jeopardizing their relationship with their colleague, but they still proceeded to detain Desiree.
You're all right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know her issue.
I'm so embarrassed. I tried.
Was the child inside the car? You grabbed the car. You grabbed the kid?
Yeah, I watched him get the kid out of the car.
Yeah, I did.
As I was pulling
Okay, get the child's information.
Yeah.
Are you? I guess your mom?
Grandma.
Grandma?
I had no clue.
There was a child in the car, and the police officer found it embarrassing because she was putting the child's life at risk.
Des, relax. Come on.
Hey, I got no part of none of this. Okay?
Being a local sergeant, Sergeant White had constraints preventing him from getting directly involved in the matter. The principle of equality before the law remains unchanged, and personal relationships, like the one with his girlfriend, don't exempt anyone. Those who do wrong must face the consequences. If Sergeant White handled the case, there could be accusations of exploiting his position, so it was delegated to the sheriff's office.
I ran up, I snatched the door open, I put the car in park, I turned it off. I didn't see the key fob, but I have my spare. I keep my spare in my unit. Watch your bro. Yeah, watch your back, bro. I put it in park, I turned the car off. I didn't say a word to her. I ran around the other side because I could see baby's feet. So I'm trying to think before she gets the conscious effort to try to put this car back in drive or turn it on. I run around, I grab the baby. And then I ran right up to her mom and I was like, take the baby. Olenek rolls up, he was like, Sarge, we got it. I said, please deal with that. And I backed up. The only reason I'm here is because this motherfucker went down to the phone, so I'm tracking and I'm like, something ain't right. Obviously, I was right.
After additional examinations, Desiree faced multiple battery charges and was also accused of child abuse. Sergeant White played a crucial role in the case, demonstrating a clear understanding of the gravity of the crimes. In this situation, he prioritized his responsibilities as a police officer over his role as a boyfriend. How can a mother put her baby's life at risk? If you think that case was bad, then this case is going to make you think twice. It is even worse. The Trooper Davis and Michelle case is our next situation here. On August 1st, 2023, Davis submitted a petition to have a woman named Michelle admitted to a psychiatric hospital. He then located her and requested an acquaintance to document their interaction. But Michelle was not pleased about meeting Davis.
What is wrong with you? I don't need help. I need to get away from you. No. This isn't normal. I don't care what anybody says. Can I please stand up? You're absolutely insane. You're insane. And then you paint me to look insane as I'm sitting on the ground with my head slammed into this and that by a cop who called the cops on me.
4 months before this event, they engaged in a romantic relationship, but Michelle decided to end it due to various private reasons.
And you call the cops on me for what? For what? Oh, because I'm around a sociopath who says he can do whatever he wants. Women are objects and whatever he wants. I'd be happy to tell them that. I mean, I don't know why you don't like when your truth, I just tell it back to you. I don't know why you don't like that. But this is unacceptable behavior. Totally unacceptable. What the f?
On that particular day, Davis was not on duty. He had the option to be at home with his wife and children, whom he had cheated on. However, he decided to be present at the location, accompanying his girlfriend and patiently waiting for assistance to transport her to the psychiatric hospital.
Who does that? You don't give a shit about anything except yourself. And if this is caring, you have a very delusional way of expressing it. Get off me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong except disagree with you.
Michelle wanted to get off the gravel, not knowing the situation was worse off the gravel.
I don't understand. And I can't relax. You just called the cops on me for existing. I didn't like your truth. Jesus, dude. Come on. What the fuck? What? Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal? I didn't do anything. I just want to be able to stand.
Back and find out where they are.
I can't make up that I assaulted you. I just didn't agree with your truth. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I just left. I don't understand.
The nature of the case suggested that it revolved around events from the past, yet the specific details remained elusive. As additional support arrived, Michelle was promptly transported to a psychiatric hospital. Fortunately, after a thorough assessment that revealed no signs of suicidal thoughts, She was released after 5 days. On the other hand, the legal consequences for David were substantial. He found himself behind bars for abusing his authority and fabricating false charges. The charges filed against him encompassed serious offenses, including strangulation, unlawful restraint, and official oppression. This legal action underscored the gravity of the situation and the alleged misconduct that had taken place. Abusing authority and fabricating girlfriend to be psychic. That's a lot of drama, and the last case that you have been patiently waiting for. This case is really shocking and so unfair. An officer who was really so determined to charge his suspect for doing nothing wrong. Nothing at all. On August 28, 2022, a teen named Tav Galanakis was pulled over by police officer Nathan Winters for having his bright lights on. Of course, he had an excuse for that, and still the police officer seemed to not care. He said that his headlights are out so that he keeps his sunglasses on.
How you doing, sir? Good, how are you? Good. My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off, but like...
Well, you didn't with me.
Oh, you weren't close enough though. You were like, you were a while back.
It has to be within 500 feet.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And you're not supposed to have your brights on in the city.
The officer started questioning him for procedures and asked for his license and registration. He asked him where he was going. Actually, there is no need of checking his license and registration, because Tav did nothing wrong.
It's your license, registration, insurance with you?
Yeah, I got you.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Back home.
Where's home? Are you new to town or something?
No.
You don't have anything on you? No bombs, guns, drugs?
No bombs or no drugs.
Okay, let's go back here.
Winters didn't want to give him the easy way out. He was really determined to put a charge on him. The officer then noticed Tav's movements in the car. He later started to smell alcohol on him. Without any further question, he jumped to the conclusion that he had been drinking. Tav insisted that he was sober, but Officer Winters didn't believe him.
You had to drink tonight?
None.
What do you mean none?
I had nothing to drink.
Okay. Why would your eyes be watery and bloodshot?
So the boy requested a breathalyzer test so that he can prove himself. But still, Nathan tried to play with him.
Drink.
Okay. So your movements in the car with you fumbling over the registration?
Yep.
Kind of say otherwise.
All right.
And so does the odor of alcohol coming from your person.
Great. Let's do a test and
we'll get to the test.
I can't wait.
He asked for the test again because he was sure of himself. He even made a video mocking the situation and asked the officer what he will do if he proves himself that he is not sober.
What happens if, nothing pops up? Do you get in trouble?
No. Why would I get in trouble?
Because you think I'm drinking, but I'm not drinking. Can I record it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name?
My name's Officer Winters.
So Officer Winters thinks I'm drinking tonight. We're about to do a test, and he's going to find out I had nothing to drink. He's going to look stupid. Ain't that right? I've had nothing to drink. 0. And we're about to find out.
Winters took Tav through a bunch of sobriety tests. All of them except for the breathalyzer.
So I'm going to actually have you stand... right here is fine for now. I'm going to have you stand with your heels and toes together, with your arms down to your side. Okay? I'm going to check your eyes.
Cool.
Okay, what I want you to do is follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only and do not move your head, okay?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
All right, so I want you to put your left foot on the line, okay? Take your right foot, put it in front of your left foot with the heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left foot just like this, okay? Stay in this position until I tell you to begin, okay?
Perfect.
Tav asked for the test for the third and fourth time, but still, nothing happened. Instead, the officer went on with another test.
That's too easy. Let's do the breath now. 2 for 2. Give me a little blow.
I will.
Little zeros.
I will here in a minute. Okay. All right. Couple more tests here. Okay. I want you to stand with your heels and toes together with your arms down your side. When I say begin, I want you to estimate the passing of 30 seconds. Close your eyes and tilt your head back, okay?
Estimate the passing in 30 seconds?
Yes, sir.
He kept asking for the breathalyzer again and again, but Officer Winters didn't even seem to care. He started to give instructions for another test.
I want you to stand just like you are, make a fist, rotate your hands facing me, and extend both index fingers.
I would record it, but like my phone's at 1%.
Okay, rotate your palms, just like that. I'm going to give you a series of commands. Okay, the command's going to be either left or right. Okay, whichever hand I say, I want you to bring that hand up, touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your finger, and bring your hand immediately back down, okay?
Tav was like, let's blow, man. I want to go home.
Blow, let's blow real quick. Stop doing all these damn tests, let's blow. Let's get to business.
And at last, after waiting for almost an hour, Winters took the breathalyzer device.
Ready? Yep. Okay, you can relax. So I'm going to read you Miranda.
Yeah, of course, the device showed 0.0. But still, he started reading to his Miranda rights before arresting him.
To remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you before any question, okay?
Officer Nathan didn't show him the results and also started to accuse him of smoking weed too. Tav was like, oh, I know the device showed 0.0 and now you're accusing me of smoking weed.
Time to smoke weed.
I do not remember that.
Tonight?
Oh.
Okay, well, I think it's tonight.
I've had no weed tonight. What? Why do you think it's tonight? Why do you think I smoke? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that.
Absolutely, I can.
Is he allowed to do that?
Yes, he is.
So I blow zeros and you stick drugs in there. That's what we on? I blow zeros. You think I'm on drugs?
Nathan then started calling one of his colleagues and explained the situation to him. But he totally confessed something different. He literally made up a story totally accusing the teen.
My situation, I stopped this guy for having his brights on. He fumbles around with his registration 3, 4, 5 times. He bombed sobriety. I asked him, I read him Miranda, PBT 000. So he says he'll do an evaluation, but he's kind of a smart ass. Would you want to talk to him, or? All right, that's what we'll do then. Okay, but I obviously have enough to charge him with the sobriety, so.
Tav was then arrested and brought to the police station, where he went through yet another test. This time, it was a drug test, and Tav had nothing in his system. He proved that he was sober.
Going home tonight, okay? I have no evidence or no information to suggest that you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Thank you.
Tav then called out Officer Nathan for his last words as he tried so hard to accuse him for nothing. So,
I just want to know, how does it feel? How does it feel for what?
Remember I told you when you first pulled me over? And you're like, you're impaired. You're on drugs. You drink alcohol. Turns out I'm not on any of that.
Okay.
Really dumb decision by you today. I'm really disappointed in how you can't bite your job.
I based my decision on your field sobriety tests.
Was it really failed though? It was pouring outside. It was terrible.
Wait, what? What actually has the boy done? How come the officer got the courage for arresting a teenager for doing nothing? All these cases cannot be justified. So, the question of today? Which case do you think is the most disturbing? Will you be able to arrest your loved ones if you were in these situations? And what are your thoughts about Officer Winters?